James here. I happen to have received a 4-port USB wall charger from Arctic. You know, when I was expecting this to come, I figured it would be, a lot bigger of a package, but it wasn't, which we'll have to see and see if it surprises me even more. But as you see, it's a 4-port, 4500 mAh output. It supports all USB devices, which is great. Home charger. On the other side, you got your languages and instructions. On the back, it tells you, color coded, it's got adapter status LEDs, port status LEDs with current indicator. They're fast charge ports for all 4 of them. So it's AC 110-240 volt, which is great. The body is 27 millimeters by 53 millimeters wide, which is actually pretty small. The output is DC 5 volts, and on the other side, shows you the plugs, what it looks like, the indicators. Let's crack it open and take a look. You got your, instruction manual, which is great. Mainly tells you what the USBs are for, what the lights do. Now let's take a look at this. It's a lot smaller than I even thought it would be. Most of these, will take up a whole plug. Well, with this one, you can set it down below, and you'll still have the upper plug to plug something else in your wall plugs. Like, you got the orange indicator, the USBs, and then you got the black. So I'm sure one's for like tablets and PCs, or tablets and smartphones, and the other one's for normal USB devices, I would expect. And some of these come with the removable plug part, which this one's permanently in, which is great, so you don't lose it. Now we'll go try and see what it looks like with the plug-in. You never get them in the first time, right? So, which ain't bad. Now we'll go try it out and see what it's like. As you see here, I got these 2 phones charging on the Arctic 4-port USB 4500 model USB charger wall socket. They did the research and minimalized the size so you can use the extra socket, the outlet plug, for other things like a lamp or whatever you needed to do. You can tell that it's got indicator lights, tells you what's charging, which side's charging, which sides aren't charging at the time, and it's got the power indicator. You can tell I don't have the tablet or the smartphone plugged into the orange side. I don't have the tablet at the moment. And the smartphone I'm recording from, so it's kind of hard to do that. But as time will go, we'll see how quick these charge and how quick it does its job. Okay, now that some time has elapsed with this Arctic 4-port USB charger, it took approximately 15 minutes for this one to charge fully, which you can see, I think. Yeah, so... But I don't know exactly where the battery was sitting on this when I did it, but it usually dies pretty quick. Now this one took about 25 minutes to charge. But this is the wife's phone and it is junk. So it usually takes longer on anything to charge this thing. The phone you didn't see me charge and plug in was because I was recording the other part, was my LG G3 phone. This took approximately 25 minutes, but it had, I think, 15% battery life, which, charging it that fast, is a nice charging capability of quick charges. I'm actually pretty impressed that it charges that quick, because, most of them say charge fast, but they don't really charge that fast. And it's great because it does have an indicator, and when USBs aren't plugged into this and charging, this can stay in the wall socket and it claims that it does not draw any power, which is great because then you don't get the draw from the your electric bill going up from stuff being plugged in, kind of like when you leave your computers on all the time. So all in all, this is a great little product. I highly recommend it from Arctic. Now the only thing I could not charge and try with this was tablet PCs, and that's because the kid's gone for the weekend and I couldn't use their tablet PC because it's not here. Now, if it's anything like the smartphones, I'm sure they charge pretty good, but I'm sure like, you know, the iPads and stuff will take a lot longer to charge, which, you know, is what happens because the tablets take more power, battery's bigger, takes, you know, holds more time. So, all in all, great little charger. I mean, I really like it. This is probably going to become a must staple in the house. That way I don't have to fight for plugs to charge my phones.